What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, I swear, you guys request this band just so you can hear me butcher the name probably. We're coming back to Uchikubi Gokumon Doukoukai. Yes, indeed. How about that? Uchikubi Gokumon Doukoukai fans, feeling you. Come on now. Jeez. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bobbity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SCL, and SCL want to see me react to this. Oh man, here we go again. It is Uchikubi Gokumon Doukoukai with a tune called, oh god, here we go again, Neko no wakusei. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I don't believe I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Dan Sub, okay? And the video has 731 views. Well, there you go. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Eng sub, I guess English subs. Neko no wakusei. Uchikubi Gokumon Doukoukai. There you go. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
靴の中は猫のもの、ストーブ前は猫のもの、洋服の上は猫のもの、段ボールの中は猫のもの、お湯ためた風呂の蓋の上は猫のもの、布団で寝ている時の脇腹は猫のもの、キーボードを打つ手の上だって猫のもの、あなたが座った膝の上は猫のもの。
たとえ私が寒くても、たとえ私が困っても、猫が良ければ問題なし。尽くし続ける愛の形。きっと僕らはこのように
猫をめでて生きる定めのもとに生まれてきたものなんだろう。
Boy, that is a true statement. For those of you that live with cats, who own cats, well, first of all, that is a absolute total misconception. We don't own cats. Cats own us. Let's be honest here, folks. Okay? We don't own nothing. It is the cat's house. It is the cat's rules. The cats own everything. And we are there to be the manservants for the cats. Let's be honest here, okay? So when the cats destroy something, we can't be mad at them because it's theirs to destroy. So, you know, it is what it is. And even if you do get upset, how long do you stay upset? Seriously. You know, they wreck something, they scratch up a sofa, they unroll the toilet paper, they take a paper towel roll and they just use it as, you know, their personal scratching post or whatever. They make a mess, right? They do. You can be upset about it, but let's be honest. How long are you upset? You're not. The song, creative. It's creative. The chordal progression isn't necessarily all that creative. The subject matter is definitely something that's long overdue, but the chordal progression pretty easy to follow. A lot of 6/7 root in the chorus, easy to follow along with that. I like the subdivision work coming out of the chorus into the main riff. I like that. Vocally, we got a nice blend of grit and growl vocal and clean vocal. I'm not upset at it. It sounds good. From a musicianship standpoint, everything sounds clean. Everything sounds clear. I don't hear any dirt. I don't hear any sludge. I got no complaints about this. I got none. It's a fun tune. It's a fun song. I don't think the song is really meant to be taken all that seriously, considering the subject matter, but it's still a fun tune nonetheless, and it's a solid tune. It's a solid song. I got no issues. I got no complaints. So let's get back into this. We'll finish it out, and we'll get to the review.
してもたとえ私が破産しても猫が幸せだったら問題ない理性とあの愛の極みきっと僕らはこのように猫をめでて生きる定めのもとに生まれてきたものなんだろうきっと僕らのこの星は猫が生まれくる定めを背負って待っているんだろう幸せに生きるためだけに回り続けてくれればいいきっと生まれた時から僕らはあの愛する定めを背負って生きていたんだ猫の住む星に僕らは生きている猫の住む星に僕らは生きている猫の住む星に僕らは生まれて愛に溺れてしまったんだ猫の住む星に僕らは生きている生まれてきたんだねこの惑星に
Little Desalarano there. That was cute. All right. Slide off. With a dun at the end. The finality of that little drum fill. It's cute. It's fun. Nothing all that complex about it, honestly. But a good time was had by all. That's basically my review right there. We don't even need to do a review. We can just call it quits. We can call it a day right there. No, I'm kidding. We'll still give it a formal review. Speaking of which, I'll get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Uchikubi Gokumon Doukoukai with a tune called Neko no wakusei. This was a request from SCL, and I am never saying that sentence ever again. Okay. This was fun. This was fun for a number of reasons. Number one, I know for a fact I butcher the name of this band every single time. I know people in the comments have said, "Oh, you're so close, you've almost got it." I'm like, no, I don't. I'm nowhere near close. There's no way I'm anywhere close to that. So I know I'm butchering it. I'm not trying to, but I mean, I'm reading it how it looks. So there's that. But I know everybody gets a kick out of me butchering the name, so I'll just keep doing it for you guys. It was a fun song. It was fun to listen to. The video was fun to watch. I'm a cat dad. I've been a cat dad for the last 20 years. And I love my fur babies. I absolutely do. I got 3 of them right now, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. And every single thing that video said, every single thing that was I was reading in the English subtitles is 100% true. This is their world. They just permit us to live here in their world as their indentured servants. Let's be honest here, okay, folks?
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
We're here to serve them. But yeah, every single thing that video that the subtitles was saying was true. So, but I'm looking at and here's the thing. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie, folks, I'm human. I was tempted because of the subject matter. Being a cat dad and seeing how much I love my fur babies, I was tempted to just give this a 10 and call it a day. I was really, really tempted to do it. And to be perfectly honest with you folks, I'm still kind of tempted to do it. I'm kind of tempted to say, you know what, I changed my mind. But no, I'm not going to do that. I have to stay objective. I have to evaluate every song just like I would evaluate every other song, past or present or future on the channel. So it would not be fair to every other song that I've done on the channel if I just give in to my own personal wiles and just say, give it a 10. You know, I am so tempted to do it, but no, I can't. I have to stay strong. So as much as I would love to give that a 10 and just call it a day, I can't do it. So let's look at the song objectively and let's give it a score and let's talk about how I came up with that score. On a scale of 1 to 10, looking at the song objectively, I'm going to give that song a 7.2. Yep, 7.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.2. What does that mean? Well, a 7.2 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall I think it was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B letter grade. That's B as in boy. So there you go, a 7.2, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha, so glad you asked. It's a fairly simple song to follow. The chordal progression, not really that difficult. Once you hear it played through one time, you've pretty much got it. But it sounded good. It was very pleasing to the ear. I like the lead line that was over it. It felt very nice. Very complimentary to what's happening within the chordal progression. On top of that, the vocal work, we had a nice blend of clean melodic singing with grit and growl vocal, a nice blend. And both vocal work, both the grit and growl vocals and the clean vocals were done really cleanly and really nicely and properly. So again, I have no complaints about it. The biggest thing for me was the groove of the song that was established because of the feel, and more importantly, the change of feel. When you went into the song was primarily in that straight time feel, and it felt heavy. It really did feel heavy, almost as if we were in a halftime feel, but we weren't. We were in straight time, and that felt really good. It did feel nice to have that contrast to what was happening in the chorus, when we went into that double time feel, with the snare on the ands of 1, 2, 3, and 4, not on the downbeats, on the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It felt really nice. It felt lighter. It felt bouncy when we got to that chorus because of that double time feel with the snare hits on the upbeats, giving it the illusion of a little extra push and also giving it a little bit of a lighter feel to boot, in stark contrast to where we had the straight time with the extra thickness and the extra heaviness. I like the contrast between the two. It really gave the body, no pun intended here, but it gave the body a little extra weight and a little extra body to it. It felt really good. I really didn't hear anything bad about the song. And like I said, it may have been simply written and simply, thought out, but at the same time, it was cleanly executed. So I got no complaints about this at all. That's why I'm giving it the really good score of 7.2. Like I said, I just, for me personally, I would love to give it a 10, but I can't do it, because if I do, my credibility on the channel goes out the window. So no, I gotta stay true to my guns. I gotta stay objective, and that's why I'm giving it the really good score of 7.2. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.2, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.